Hey, my name is Christy Mattoon from Mindrewire. You may be hearing a lot lately about being programmed or being in the programming and how to deprogram from the subconscious mind. And it's a great place to start, but it's not going to get you to where you want to go. The unfortunate truth is all of the protocols and programs out there that teach you how to change yourself don't take it far enough. They don't get you to a place where they can introduce you to your spirit, to the internal, eternal part of you, to that sovereign part of you, to the divine part of you. And here's the deal. The programming itself, while in your brain is one thing, when your cells are programmed, it's something totally different. When your body has information and is stored information, when your electromagnetic field has stored information, it can be harder than just deprogramming the subconscious mind. The good news is there's a quick, easy fix to all of it. And it's literally what I call the secret to the secret. It's when you come in contact with your own spirit, when you come to know yourself on such a deep level, there's no denying. You know that you know who you are, you know what you are, you know how you serve. And in that place, the world around you changes. Your programming changes. It can't stay the same. It's physically impossible. If you're trying to create your heaven on earth, if you're trying to bring heaven to earth, if you're trying to bring God to earth, the only way you can do it is through your spirit. And I would even go so far as to say it's your Holy Spirit. And it's that part inside of you that's inside your heart. And when you get in there and you recognize this part of you, you feel this energy for the first time, it'll change your life forever. There's a little bit of work to be done around it. And sometimes the work requires releasing some things. I don't all the time think that release is necessary, because if you can hit this high vibrational overtone, this symphony of vibration, it will cause this release automatically. You just have to get there. And if you do it with your spirit, when you come to know your spirit, everything changes. And you become the real you. You become who you really are. And so I want you to know that Mindrewire, my company, has created a series of what I'm calling microdose courses. They're short little 2 and 3 session courses, 2 and 3 hours each, some of them. They teach you exactly how to do what I'm doing. I walk you down the path that I went. I give you understandings that I've gotten, and then I show you how to implement it into your life. One of the biggest problems with some of the old protocols is that they don't get you to a place where it becomes your lifestyle. And we call it a practice. We're practicing this or we're practicing that, or we quit practicing something. It can't be a practice. It has to be your walk. It has to be a cadence. And you have to do whatever this thing is that you're doing, every step that you take to create the definite, deep changes that you want. And when you start to really understand that, life changes. When you do the work, it gets easier. And the work doesn't mean hard work. The work means the walk. Every step you take, every word out of your mouth has to be in the form of a prayer. Every thought you think has to be in the form of a meditation. It's not something you go sit down and do. It's something you've become. It's something you actually already are. We just have to bring it out of you, and you have to recognize it. It's part of the remembering. If this is something you're interested in, I want you to go check out my website, mindrewire.com, and look for the page that says work with me, and then scroll down to the microdose courses and take a look. Each one of them is only $77. And you can pick and choose what you want. I have a little diagram on there for the few that are on there right now. It will give you a direction and a path to follow that will take you from one step to the next to the next. And as I add more to it, which I am because people are already asking, I'll add those on and add those to the steps and the progression of what you can do and how I would do it. It's very simple when you start to understand this. It's stuff that you have to learn how to do. We're past the time where we can go to people and have them do things for us. And it still will happen. It'll still work. It'll still help. But you have to come in contact with your own spirit. And in doing that, you change yourself and you will start to change the world. You'll be part of the revolution, part of the 144,000, if you will, that will be set to change the world. It can happen, but we need you on board. You need to know heart coherence. You need to know how to get into a whole brain state. You need the easy on forgiveness work. And you need to start doing it as soon as possible. Is time running short? I have really no idea. But what I'm speculating is this is going to get worse before it gets better. And what I'm talking about is the period of time that we're in, from COVID and pandemics to riots and whatever's going on with our American election. It's just going to get weirder and weirder. If you know where your spirit is and you can tap into that part of you, all of this can change. You can change to the level where you're not vibrating in the mayhem and you don't have to be a part of it. And that would be a key to it all. I want to bless you and thank you for being here. Go check out my website. Check out those microdose courses. And I can't wait to work with you. Thank you so much.